you say Shot City?
Hello and welcome back to the METH review area. Today we're going to be talking about the Kershaw Launch 6 Auto. I don't want to waste too much time talking about the stats because you all have access to the internet and can look them up, but it is 8.7 inches overall in length. Mine is black, but it also comes in purple and blue that I know of, and it is a flat grind drop point blade, and it's really nice 154 CPM steel. Here's just a way to try to show you what the knife looks like in the pocket. As you can see, it sticks out like an odd triangle, very easily noticeable, and if anybody knows what Kershaw is, suddenly everyone knows you're carrying a knife. One of the main things that attracted me to this knife is the aluminum handle scales. It makes the knife super light. However, if I zoom in here, I don't know if you can see that nick right up there. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Aluminum tends to dent rather easily and scratch, or at least so I've found, and I've only had this knife a month, and it is showing some serious wear and tear, so keep that in mind, guys. The cool factor of this knife really comes from its push button auto, right? Push the red button and it flies out itself. That does make it illegal in some states. It's really not any more dangerous than a normal knife, so I don't know why, but check your laws. But it is a cool factor. However, at the same time, it does malfunction occasionally, and I will sit here and try to replicate a malfunction so that you guys can see it. And hopefully it doesn't, because I don't want it to malfunction, but we'll see. Oh, there it is. See, it didn't lock up when I hit the button, and now it's locked. And you just go back, boom, and let's see if I can do it. Oh, yep, there it is again. And so if you get that half push, then a full push, it just doesn't quite get there. So that's a big knock on this knife. Okay, let's try to test this thing against some cardboard like we see it every day. Ooh, there we go. I'm really putting some effort into that. Sure, does it get the job done? Yeah, kind of. But honestly, I expect more. So being that this knife is so cool, I find myself carrying it all the time. Why? Because it's cool. But is it incredibly useful? Honestly, no. When you whip it out and want to open a box, you're really liable to scare somebody. I've scared quite a few people. Is it really a tactical knife? No, because like I showed you, the knife does malfunction. Am I happy that I purchased this knife? Absolutely, because I've gotten some, real coolness nods from it. But honestly, it's not that useful. What I love about the knife is the aluminum. Super light, super sturdy, and while it does show wear and tear, it's pretty sturdy. However, I think I'd be more interested in getting something like a Benchmade 940. And even though the Benchmade 940 doesn't have the push-button auto, the axis lock is super reliable. It comes with a little bit better steel, and it's similar in length. So, I've told you some of the flaws and what I don't like about the knife, and how I don't think it really reaches its potential. But let's talk a little bit about who this knife might be for. A knife collector, for instance. I mean, who doesn't love a push-button auto? Who doesn't want one in the collection? And honestly, yes, you could use it as an EDC if you're not going to use it very heavily. EDC, everyday carry, throw it in your pocket, cut some bags open, do something like that. But if you want to try to get this for a law enforcement professional or something like that, it's really not going to hold up to the rigors of their job. And in my opinion, it's not reliable enough for a job like that. For a Kershaw knife made in America that is valued at over $105, I don't believe this is worth it due to the malfunctions and the lack of sharpness on the blade. Out of the box, this knife is not something I would recommend you buy. In conclusion, the Kershaw Launch 6 looks cool, sounds cool, but really isn't that cool. Unless you've got some money to spend and just want a knife for a coolness factor, I would really look into getting something more reliable with a better blade steel, or at least that's sharpened better by the manufacturer. Thanks for watching this METH review. Catch you in the next one.